Welcome to Brain Rules for Educators, the cognitive neuroscience of learning, the brain's performance envelope by John Medina, PhD, which is, me. This video series is all about how the brain learns things, which is as much about myth-busting as it is about facts. In fact, let's begin with some myth-busting. You may have heard, for example, that there are left brain personalities and right brain personalities. Not true. That's a myth. You need both hemispheres to make a personality, and we're really not even sure what a personality is. Here's another myth. Listening to classical music makes babies smarter. Not true. Not true. It's been tested. Doesn't work. Not even for Mozart. And then finally, the brain is a wonderful organ. It starts working the moment you get up in the morning and doesn't stop until you enter the classroom. Well, that one's probably true. But for the others, there's a reason why these myths exist. Regardless of what you may have heard, we don't really know very much about how the brain actually processes information. All these myths are simply backfill because ignorance seems to hate a vacuum. Which means we have to deal with the contradiction. Recall the title card of this video. Brain Rules for Educators, the Cognitive Neuroscience of Learning, the Brain's Performance Envelope. This video seems to concern something about which we know very little, given what I just said. Well, maybe. Here's a potential way out. Even though we don't know squat about most of the fundamentals, we've known for years about the brain's performance envelope. That is, we know the conditions under which the organ processes information the very best. Here's the brain's performance envelope summarized in a single sentence. The human brain appears to have been designed to solve problems related to surviving in an outdoor setting, in unstable meteorological conditions, and to do so in near constant motion. That's what it's good at. Those are the conditions under which the brain performs optimally. Virtually everything lurking in this YouTube channel references at least one aspect of that sentence, so I'm going to refer to that sentence, the one you're looking at, quite often. Also lurking in this channel is a not-so-hidden implication. If you were an educator and wanted to design a learning environment that was directly opposed to what the brain is naturally good at doing, you'd design a classroom. Yeah, like the ones I've experienced all my career, either in a classroom or teaching one. Probably you too. And if you wanted to invent an environment where that envelope was at the creamy center of your design, I'm afraid you'd have to start over. Well, starting over, leaving left brain, right brain, Mozart's brain behind us, that's what this video series is all about.